We as people have become unwitting participants in a global struggle. The relationship between peoples and between people and nature itself have become strained under an economic model that serves only its designers. Have the demands of this design signaled an inevitable downward spiral for our world? Or do we stand at the threshold of change? The people of Bolivia have come a long way to help us answer that question. In electing Evo Morales, their first indigenous president, and with the majority mobilizing against predatory economic forces, they have gone beyond their beliefs that good things can happen, and are steadfastly making them so. This documentary, Bolivia Beyond Belief, penetrates the armor of what we've been asked to believe by taking a look at the Andean reality, the power of putting belief into action to change that reality, and at Pachacuti, the present state of that change. In this program, we are helped to see the necessity of every life and experience the infusion of this sacred reality into the fabric of Pacha, our life on Earth. To that end, author and community development animator Bob Dunsmore introduces us to a wide variety of public figures, activists, spiritual leaders, authors, and artists to illustrate the current state of affairs in Bolivia and how their reality can inform our own here in the United States. We were honored to interview organizer Oscar Oliveira, the leader of the Cochabamba Water War.
De que el verdadero poder no está en ocupar un cargo público, un curul parlamentario, un ministerio, sino
Ashoka representative and cultural promoter Isabel Vizcarra.
Y que no se desanimen, ¿no? La vida es muy hermosa y no se acabó todo, no es el fin de la historia, ¿no? Que sí, pero que eso depende de nosotros.
Fernando Wanakuni, the head of protocol for Evo Morales' administration.
De la economía. Habría que un día hacer estadística. ¿Qué países son más felices?
Rafael Puente, spokesperson for Evo Morales, and ex-governor of the state of Cochabamba.
Son cambios culturales, ¿no? Y eso no es fruto de un largo proceso y todavía requiere otro largo proceso para ser asimilado como tal. Así nomás es la humanidad.
Eco-theologian Juvenal Quispe, the author of Ecoteologia.
O sea, si acaso la vida, ¿no es cierto?, la vida política, económica, social en los Estados Unidos mejora en beneficio de la gente, sería no solamente en beneficio de los Estados Unidos, sino en beneficio del resto del mundo. ¿Por qué?
Rafael Bautista, author of Thinking of Bolivia from the Colonial State to the Plurinational State. Calixto Huanca, Andean spiritual leader and deacon of the Roman Catholic Church of Bolivia. And other notable Bolivians filled with the life of the sixth sun. The realities of life in Bolivia they expressed in their interviews are evident in the Altiplano, where fields and animals have been tended with sustainable stewardship for thousands of years. They are on the ground at this clinic in the village of Anacoraimes, where medical care is distributed to all who enter there at low to no cost. From Cochabamba, the center of activity that prevented the World Bank and Bechtel from privatizing its water, to Colima on the shore of Lake Titicaca, where families have lived, farmed, and fished for millennia, and are organizing to keep foreign-owned tourism from changing their way of life. They are celebrated in and around Tiwanaku, the pre-Incan spiritual center of the Amira, where prayers and offerings are made in order to engender agreement between all things. And in La Paz, the cultural and political hub of Bolivia, where national heroes like the artist Walter Salón help keep the public consciousness alive and moving in a positive direction during dark times. We may have already crossed the threshold, We listen to the horn of the Amira sounding, taking us by imagination beyond belief to the construction of the Amiran Big House, or as we might say, a new world that vindicates the blood shed by so many of the Grand Andean family, such as Tupac Katari, the 18th century leader of the rebellion against Spanish occupation, the son of Walter Salón, and so many others. Acknowledging these realities, we learn from Bolivia and mature the understanding of our place in the global struggle. The present state of change. Bolivia, beyond belief.